Welcome dear all. I am Sandeep Chaudhary from XII Union Junior College, Pune. Let's start detailed analysis of the Inchcape rock. Welcome dear all. Let's start third stanza of the poem. The abbot of Aberthorpe had placed that bell on the Inchcape rock. On a buoy in the storm, it floated and swung, and over the waves its warning rung. First sentence, the abbot of Aberthorpe. Alliteration is used there. Third sentence, on a buoy. Buoy means floating object, anchored in a sea to mark the dangerous places. So, it is personification. The qualities are applied to non-living things. And over the waves, its warning rung, inversion, even alliteration, waves and warning. Let's see meaning now. We come to know in earlier two stanzas, now atmosphere is completely normal, calm. There is no movement in the ship, ocean, air. Even the waves are rising very little. They can't touch the bell. Now, here poet want to tell the abbot of Aberthorpe had installed that bell on the Inchcape rock. As Inchcape rock was near in the ocean only, and when the ships will travel, there was a possibility the ships can hit the Inchcape rock, and due to that they may lose their life. And for saving purpose, for giving alarming purpose, the abbot of Aberthorpe had installed the bell on the Inchcape rock. So that bell on a buoy in the storm, it floated and swung. Whenever there would be tempest, storm, any kind of strong wind or any alarming message to the sailor, the bell automatically start ringing, and over the waves it warning rung, and it was clearly message for the sailor that don't come near the sound, try to escape, try to avoid this area, as your ship may hit this area and you may lose your life. So during the storm, it floated on the buoy and it rang widely, swung by the high tides to give alarming message to the sailors. See, fourth stanza. When the rock was hit by the surges, well, the mariners heard the warning bell, and then they knew the perilous rock and the blessed abbot of Aberthorpe. See, the way Robert Southey narrates the poem. Now we come to know that the bell was installed by abbot of Aberthorpe. And now see what is the atmosphere, how it will give alarming message. See, when the rock was hit by surging swell. First, let's see figure of speech used in this stanza. Surge swell means alliteration. A sound has been pleasingly repeated. Even abbot and Aberthorpe, again alliteration. Blessed. It is archaic word, Old English. Blessed means blessed. B-L-E-S-S-E-D. This is old word used by the poet. See the meaning now. In fourth stanza, poet want to tell how this bell give alarming message to the sailors, mariner in the bad weather. Whenever there will be tempest, the mariner will get alarming message in the bad weather, and the seamen could not see the rock as it stayed hidden under the high waves during the storm. You know that whenever there will be tempest, storm, actually visibility is very less, very low. You are unable to observe what kind of objects are at long distance, and when you are in a journey, you try to slow down, but in the sea and ocean it is not possible, and that is why this bell give alarming message and this mariner try to save themselves. Even they could hear the bell, ringing bell, and they went away from perilous rock. Perilous, very dangerous. The rock is very dangerous because if the ship hit the rock, definitely it may dismantle, it may break into pieces. Even sailors, mariner may lose their life. And so these mariners try to avoid this area because they could hear the ringing bell and they went away from this dangerous rock, and so the bell may save their life. See, stanza number 5, poet Robert Southey want to explain now change of the atmosphere. See, the sun in the heaven was shining gay, all things were joyful on that day. All things were joyful on that day. The seabirds screamed as they wheeled around, and there was a joyance in their sound. First sentence, the sun was in the heaven shining gay. Personification. Non-living things have been applied human qualities. Even alliteration, see and screamed. Joyance means joyous. Joyance is again old English word. It means joyous. Let's see meaning of the fifth stanza now. In this fifth stanza, personification and alliteration has been used by the poet. Robert Southey explained here, the atmosphere is very calm, cheerful. Generally happens before every disaster. We say that before disaster, before the tempest come, the situation is very normal, very calm. It may be signal, it may be alarming message, the silence going to break when the tempest will come. So on this particular bright day, everything looks very joyous. The atmosphere was very cool, very normal. The birds were twittering, they were roaming with joy. See, birds twitter is represent happiness, and so these birds were flying in the sky, they were twittering, they were creating nuisance noise in the sky, but that nuisance is peaceful. It is their liberty, it is their freedom. So atmosphere was completely cheerful. And so in sixth stanza, Robert Southey want to explain complete atmosphere of the sea ocean at near the Inchcape rock. Stanza number 6 now. The buoy of the Inchcape bale was seen, a darker speck on the ocean green. Sir Ralph the rower walked his deck and fixed his eye on the darker speck. Sir Ralph the rower, alliteration. Our sound, roar sound has been pleasingly repeated. Speck means dot, small tiny spot, dot. See now meaning. The buoy of the Inchcape bale was seen. Now, second character is introduced here. The Sir Ralph the rower, he is wicked mind person, who is the rower, thief in the ocean, who try to rob other ships, other mariners. And now, this Ralph the rower spotted. He fixed his eyes on that bale. So, in stanza number 6, we come to know that Ralph the rower, the wicked person, now decided to do something devastated about the bale. Let's see stanza number 7. First, I am going to read. He felt the cheering power of the spring. It made him whistle. It made him sing. His heart was mirthful to excess. But the roar's mirth was wickedness. First line, there is a personification. He felt the cheering power of the spring. So, non-living things applied human quality. So, example of personification. Even there is repetition, mirthful. Mirth is the word is repeated there. See now, meaning of the stanza number 7. In this stanza, Robert Southey want to express feeling of the rower, the Ralph, Sir Ralph the rower, and his thought. He was very delighted at the good spring atmosphere, as we already come to know that the birds are soaring in the sky, the sea ocean was totally calm, and in this beautiful, joyous atmosphere, Ralph the rower fixed his eyes on the Inchcape bell, and now he want to cut it down. And before that, his feelings are expressed in this stanza. He was delighted due to the spring atmosphere. He was making whistling sounds and singing in a joy. As he was very delighted, he was actually overjoyed. But no one knew that a sinful thought in his wicked mind. He is a wicked person, villainous character. He was whistling, he was singing, but no one believed that what he wanted to do actually, why he is so happy, why he want to express his pleasurable feelings. See stanza number 8. His eyes was on the Inchcape float. Quoth he, my men, put out the boat and row me to the Inchcape rock, and I will plug the abbot of Aberthock. Dear student, see here is example of inversion is mentioned. Quoth he, my men, put out the boat. Actually, the proper order should be he declared to his person, his sailors, so put out my boat and let's go there. But he broke the proper word order. See meaning now. His eyes on the Inchcape float. Float means that boy, floating boy. He said when he fixed his eyes on the Inchcape bell, now he decided to go at that place. So he ordered sailors, please take me. He gave an order, let's go to that Inchcape rock. Row me to the Inchcape rock, and I will plug the abbot of Aberthock. In stanza number 8, Roar is talking to himself only. He reveals his desire. His eyes are fixed on that floating buoy of the Inchcape rock. And Sir Ralph the rower order his mariners, sailors, crew member, take the boat to the Inchcape rock. Then he said, he is now going to plug. Plug means destroy, dismantle. He is going to clutch and remove that bell which was installed on the Inchcape rock by the holy angel abbot of Aberthock. Now here we come to know that his wickedness. I hope you understand meaning of the all stanzas which are explained in this video. We will complete remaining part in the next video. Thank you.